guys, it's the girl Kinky and welcome back to my channel. You already know this channel is here to help you grow a healthy and long natural hair. So if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So on today's video, I'll be telling you guys 7 tips on how to grow your hair without protective style. And then make sure you watch to the end of this video because I have a bonus, very important bonus tip for you guys. So make sure you watch to the end of this video. It is very important. So let's jump right into the video. I know that so many of you out there are really not fans of protective style. I used to love protective style, but lately I hardly make protective style. Okay, so I'm going to be spilling all of the things I've been doing to retain length and all that. So the first thing I usually do to my hair, or you can do to your hair to retain length, is use protein treatment. Now we all know that protein treatment is very important for our hair growth. It helps to strengthen our hair and reduce breakage. So make sure you're doing your protein treatment. Make sure you're religiously doing it once in a month. Okay, don't overdo it, because when you overdo it, your hair becomes glitter and begins to break off. So make sure you are doing it once in a month. It will really help strengthen your hair and prevent breakage for you. The next tip I want to give to you guys is use your deep conditioner often. Like at this stage, if you are not going to be making a protective style, you need to up your game on deep conditioning. Okay, this deep conditioning will help to keep your hair moisturized. It will keep strengthening your hair at the same time. If you wash your hair every 2 weeks, make sure you're deep conditioning your hair every 2 weeks. Okay, so make sure you deep condition. It is very important. It will definitely help reduce breakage and split ends. So the next tip I have for you guys is make styles that does not require combing your hair. Now, styles that do not require combing your hair are kind of like twist styles or braid outs or buns or bantu knots, wash and go and all that. So once you're making a hair that does not require combing, because when you comb your hair too often, your hair tends to break. You know, you're actually leaving your hair out. You're not making any protective style. So make sure you're not combing your hair too much. Okay, make sure you're not combing your hair too much. It will really help to reduce breakage for you, and it will help you retain length. So the next tip I have for you guys is moisturize your hair often. At this stage, if you're not doing a protective style, you need to moisturize your hair often, because your hair is being exposed to the atmosphere and it will result to dryness. So make sure you are moisturizing very often. And when you moisturize your hair, do that at night. When you moisturize your hair at night and put it in a braid or a twist, okay, or in a bantu knot, the oil will be retained. So make sure you are moisturizing your hair often, maybe 2 to 3 times in a week. The next tip I have for you guys is detangle your hair when damp and not wet, okay, because this will help avoid breakage. When you detangle your hair very wet, you find out that it begins to break. Okay, so except you're actually doing your wash day, you can actually detangle your hair when there's a conditioner in it. Okay, make sure you're on a normal day, make sure you're not just wetting your hair completely and then detangling at the same time. Okay, so the 6th tip I have for you guys is make sure you are trimming your ends. It is very important. I know a lot of you don't want to hear the word trim, okay, but it is very important if you really want to retain length, okay, because it will help take out the split ends. It will help reduce single strand knots. Okay, so make sure you are trimming your hair maybe 3 to 4 times in a year. So the final tip I have for you guys is wash your hair in section. This is very important. When you wash your hair in section, it will reduce tangle, it will reduce breakage, it will reduce split end and single strand knot. So make sure you're washing your hair in section. It will help keep your hair together. You don't have to comb your hair too much. And then when you wash your hair in section, it will avoid shrinkage for you. Okay, so make sure you're washing your hair in section. It's very important. So the bonus tip I have for you guys is always keep your hair stretched. Okay, avoid shrinkage, because if you're leaving your hair out, the last thing you need to battle with a shrinkage, because once you have shrinkage, tangling becomes a problem for you. So make sure you are leaving your hair stretched. Maybe you're doing the threading, African threading method, or you're doing a braid out. Braid out is better when you want to stretch your hair, not a twist out, because twist will definitely shrink up your hair back. Make sure you're doing either a braid out, or you're using the African threading method to stretch your hair. It's really important to always keep your hair stretched. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up and share this video. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.